Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday morning, and we're going to study today our third topic for the lesson, A Message for the Multitudes. Our topic today is a distinct assignment, and question 8 says, what is the purpose of God's children on this earth? Matthew 5, verse 14 to 16. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. So what is the purpose of God's children in this world? It is that they will be light to the world. And the question continues, where do we begin to accomplish this purpose? Our note says, every one of Christ's worker is to begin where he is. In our own families may be souls hungry for sympathy, starving for the bread of life. There may be children to be trained for Christ. There are heathen at our very door. Let us do faithfully the work that is nearest. Then let our efforts be extended as far as God's hand may lead the way. The work of many may appear to be restricted by circumstances, but wherever it is, if performed with faith and diligence, it will be felt to the utmost part of the earth. Isn't this note very encouraging? For us, wherever we are, we can be accomplishing the purpose that God has for us in this earth, to be light of the world. We can do it at home by taking care of our children, by educating them and preparing them for heaven. And then that influence of a Christian home will be felt in the utmost parts of the earth. That's a promise. That's an encouraging promise for us. At least for me it was. Question B. What should startle us to re-examine our motives and priorities in life? Let's see. We're going to read Corinthians chapter 9, verse 16. 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 16, it says, For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of, for necessity is laid upon me. Yea, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel. And then 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verses 16 to 18. To preach the gospel in the regions beyond you, and not to boast in another man's line of things made ready to our hand. But he that gloried, let him glory in the Lord. For not he that commended himself is approved, but whom the Lord commended. So what should make us re-examine our motives and priorities in our life? We are to be the light of the world. We should be like Paul, who said, woe unto me if I do not preach the gospel. It's not something that we want to do, but we are asked to do, and we do it led by the Holy Spirit, pushed on or moved forward by the Holy Spirit. It's not something that we can glory on, because it's just what God is asking us to do. And it is something that breaks barriers. It doesn't go just to our friends or to people that we like, or that people that we can relate because we are of the same country, but it goes to the whole world. The note says, we are called upon to lift our eyes to the regions beyond. Christ tears away the walls of partition, the dividing prejudice of nationalism, and teaches a love for all human family. He makes no difference between neighbors and strangers, friends or enemies. He teaches to look upon every needy soul as our brother, and the world as our field. It is my desire and prayer that today we will remember that we are light in the world, and we won't choose who to talk to or who to work with and give the gospel and show the love of God. But we will do it with everyone that passes our way, with our children, with our family members. We'll move on into our community, our co-workers, our neighbors. Everyone that comes our way is a soul that we need to work for, and it is not for our own glory, but for the glory of God. He is the one that commends us in the work that we're doing, and may it be a good commendation. I will see you tomorrow for our fourth topic. Until then, have a blessed day.